Bindu Vaishnavi. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing great. If not, you're going to do great after watching this video because we are sharing the self-improvement tips. Of course, you're going to do great after following these tips. I hope you have loved the last episode. We were talking about how to avoid procrastination and how to follow your habit for a full length, for a long run. Make sure to watch that video if you haven't watched, and especially this video is for all those people who love spending money and later they'll regret like, why didn't I spend all this money? I should have saved something like that. In this video I'm going to share you a few money saving tips. I hope it will be really helpful for you. So before that, make sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and let's get started with our video. So the first tip which I'm going to share, I'm sure these tips you have been heard these tips from your parents and from your guardians a lot, but we love hearing from the society. We love what others do. Okay, they are doing that and this, then I can do this, then okay. We love validating a lot. If someone is getting the result, okay, then it is going to work for me also. We love doing such things. I used to be like that only. I've changed, but still I'm like that. But let's go. If it's a good thing, you can learn it. So the first step, what you have to do to save money is like save 10% from your salary and never use it for at least 5 or 6 years. Let's say you are earning 10,000. You have to save 1,000 from that and never touch it for rest of the 5,000, rest of the 5 years or something like that. Not 500 years, okay? 5 years. If you do that, by saving 1,000, you could see a good amount of money. Most of the people, spend all of their money and even use their credit card bills. I mean, they use their next month's salary also, and they cry like, why I did like this, I don't have money. See, you have the problem inside you. You have to restrict yourself from buying unnecessary stuff for your home and for yourself. I know buying for yourself and gifting yourself is a beautiful thing, but it doesn't mean that you have to burden yourself you can't backstab yourself on your back, right? So what you need to do is just try to save 10% from your salary. That's how you're going to see a good amount of money, and you have to invest that money from where you could guarantee that you'll get a double amount of the money you have spent. Let's say if you start investing that money which you have collected on gold. Right now, 5 years back, 1 gram gold was 4,000. Now that after 5 years, that 1 gram gold is 12,000. See, you're just doubling your money. That's it, right? You just need to keep inside your lockers or something like that. Money will make kids, and money will get doubled and double up even while you're sleeping. So that's how you have to invest like that. So just don't go blindly that I said this one and that. Go there and buy a gram gold and just do that, this and that. Just you need to ask your parents like how did they save money. Try to look at their financial states, like how are they managing this money and all. Most of the people, what they do is like they try to maintain two types of accounts. Like one is for medical uses. They try to keep some of the money for medical uses, emergency cases, and some they invest for the future, and some they invest for the right situation. Only, for the current situation. It might be kids fees and all, and for to maintain a family and all. It's for the people who got married and people who are going to get married. Save it for the future, because when you see that money, good amount of money on your account, you could take any sort of risk. Most of the people suffer like, why I'm doing this job, I just hate this job, I'm paying this EMIs, loans and all. How can I save money from that? Even if you're paying EMIs and loan, you can at least save 500, right? There might be a little 500 you are wasting off. If you try to save that, and after few years and after really few days you would see a good amount of money where you could take risk in your life. Like I did, I risked my life by quitting my job and starting this business. Initially it was tough, but somewhere I tried to gain this balance and all by doing freelancing works, by doing customizations, by doing this e-commerce, YouTube and all lots of things. Right now I don't earn much amount on YouTube. Of course it has to be reach a good amount of subscribers, but see, somewhere you could find the stability in your life, like okay, I can take risk with my life and I can do what I love. That's the main thing about the money. If you save money, you can do whatever you want to like. So saving 10% from your salary is one of the cool tip, and use the 10% of salary for only when that money get doubles and that money gives more as an interest. Okay, whatever you want to invest it on. Ask your parents before you invest. Don't just go blindly that I said. Of course you won't go. They might have a really cool ideas. Most of the people invest in stocks because they have a knowledge of stocks. I'm not telling you that investing in stock is a bad idea, but you have to have a quite good knowledge on that. You should get familiar with the agents and all. With the agents, they can give you a good idea like on which stocks you can able to invest and all. You can do multiple things, okay? Or you can, if you love sharing informations on whatever you like. If you are some people are good at cooking, and some people are good at musical instruments, or some people are good at arts and all. You can share that through an online coaching center, like online courses, Udemy, Teachable. All these platforms will be very easily applicable for you to share your knowledge to multiple people. You can use that as well, or you can invest on yourself. Investing on yourself, especially on the knowledge, is the best investment in your life. I'm sure you're going to generate lots and lots of money if you invest on the knowledge and if you invest on yourself for making you a better person. For example, I love doing art and all. So that's why I started investing on myself by attending few art courses and all. That's why I'm very much good at my art skills and all, which I could able to do a customization work for my clients. I can even do freelancing for my clients. I earn money like that. So ultimately, simple thing which I am going to share you is, when you if you're getting a salary, you have to invest 10% from your salary and take at least 5% from that and invest on something else, which should generate some sort of income for you, not as a main source of income which you are generating as a salary, but from the thing which you are investing, that should give you a little bit of money, and that money will be yours. You can save it or you can use for yourself. When you start getting the money in that way, that is the moment when you will be financially independent. I'm telling you, this is going to be like a mind-blowing thing for you. This will be a breakthrough in your life. So that was all about today, and I really hope you're going to love this series of episodes. And if you want to save this money, watch this video and try to implement all these tips in your life. If you want to share even more money saving tips, make sure to comment down on this description box. I would love to get to know more about these things. And until then, this has been the Vaishnavi. I hope you loved this episode. We'll meet you in the next week.